Hello everyone, this is Muse. How are you doing? I am recording another game, and I'm VT. Oh yeah, last game that we just played, I had a Merlin who basically trolled us. Um, I told him to like hurry up and like pick faster, and he decided to reject hammer in critical. So I'm a little bit tilted because he didn't really do anything all game, and I still got his team. But all right, let's see. 1.3, huh? So I'm 1.4. It's a bit of a pressure situation. Okay, nobody wants to answer me. That is fine. Okay. Maybe I just should reflect this pick? I don't know. Alright, let's go with Harsh and BB. How about that? It's a little bit better than just reflecting this. It's like saying, like, it's like a reflection of this if, like, Zuzu was red. So. I think CJ is the pick here of Zuzu as VT, but Zuzu's a pretty good player, so he's capable of much more. Interesting. Mouse says good pick. Let's see, can I be added to that? Can I be... Oh. Oh, did I unreject that? Sorry. Yeah, that's a bit of an oof. Yeah, that was a genuine misclick. I didn't intend to do that. Now BB is telling me not to pick M1. So... Might as well anti that then. Right? Like, is there any other team with M1 dirt other than this? feel like this gives more info. I might be throwing here, but I already rejected 2.2, so I'll just have to go along with it. Yeah. I shouldn't have claimed so much info. Should have just... Yeah, I don't particularly like BB either. Okay, interesting. CJ upped that, but BB rejected that. Yeah, I should not be recording. I'm not playing very well. But let's try to get through this. If the problem is BB is so hard to spy. Like, I feel like CJ's chat is kind of res, but alright. This is making me really like Zuzu. Yeah, I like Zuzu. I think I'm just gonna res Zuzu for the rest of the game. I think. So Zuzu is comp res. And I like CJ a little bit more than BB. So, I mean, they could both be spies too. It could be harsh res. Well, then M1s are a bit shitty, but yeah, I mean, if it's okay, so I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't claim too much. Oh, I mean, like all like the bad people opted in, and all like the strong players rejected that. So that's like very little info for me. I feel like I don't feel like giving too much info at M3, just because I think 2.5 wouldn't have failed, right? So I should probably like lay low at M3 or something. Oh, Mouse is outing res. Mouse is outing like non-Merlin res. Mouse res, Zuzu res, so Harsh is a spy. So that means... Well, Harsh... gosh. I mean, so I have Zuzu res and Mouse probably res. So I think M1 is actually clean now, which is really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. But Mouse is just apping everything. That's so spyish. Yeah, I'm actually not sure if Mouse is res anymore. This is not, this is concerning. This is very concerning. And Harsh is, well, Harsh, well, okay, so Harsh, sorry, what I was, okay, sorry, so Harsh is one of those players that, like, thinks that, like, 4.5 hammer is somehow really important for the game. So, like, him rejecting that is directly spying Mouse. This is a team. I have Zuzu res, though, so this gives me info. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I got very lucky this game. Yeah, I should have. I guess what I could have done better this game is I could have spied BB when he spied me. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. I think I'm playing really badly just because I didn't really get very much sleep last night. Um, but it looks like most of the reads I made this game are actually pretty accurate. Like 2.2 is a complete accident, which is fine. But I res Zuzu, and then I had CJ as more res over BB. Um, and then I res Mouse, but I retracted that after he had 3 missions in a row. So I feel like um I don't know, like if Zuzu hadn't intervened at 3.5 and basically forced CJ to pick clean, then and I think CJ is Merlin for doing that. But anyways, um like he just got goaded by Zuzu into picking that really easily. But we can reread that. But mm, I feel like if CJ picked dirty, like I would have been able to contribute. I would have like res Zuzu right out of the gate, and then we would have gone from there. But let's look at M1s. M1s only 1.5 was bad. So Zuzu lives. Zuzu isn't Merlin. I'm not Merlin. So it's definitely no. So BB is right. BB is right in that CJ and Harsh contain Merlin. So let's see what they did. Harsh Merlin. I think it's CJ's Merlin. Just because Harsh picked 2.3, like, ooh. Okay. Sorry about that. I have to reload. Just because CJ just picked, well, if you look at the vote history, you can try to see what happened. After I did 2.2, okay, I'll just reload it. Sorry about that. Oh, okay, so it was the site and not my internet. I'm gonna have to re-highlight everything. Did they lose assassination chat? No, they did not. Okay, that's good. They didn't lose their chat. And Zuzu is speech playing, which is another sign that CJ and Harsh contain Merlin. I don't know. It's a tough one, but I just don't think. I think Harsh as Merlin perhaps gives a little bit more consideration to 2.3. Let's look at the chat maybe. Oh, that line is pretty good. They're just talking to the thread M3. And yeah, this is so I guess Zuzu outs res like this maybe or something. Something to take into account for the future. I don't know. It's been a long time since I played like I haven't played very much with Zuzu recently, so blah, blah, blah. Okay, so Spice chat. Nikolai jumps in. Frankly, I'm out of no Muse teams. I think he's Merlin. I think this is outing Merlin. Cause let's see. BB Morgana and and is he what is BB doing? BB is yeah, he's not I mean, I don't think he's VT. I think he's Merlin. I think he can only vote like this as Merlin. I mean, Harsh could be anything. I think because Harsh didn't do much this game, and he's like sometimes he can be like really good. So, and sometimes he does like crazy things as Merlin. So it's like it's Harsh is really hard to tell. But I think CJ can't really do this as non-Merlin. Yeah, Mouse's assassination techniques are just all over the place. But because they're all over the place, sometimes he like finds shots that nobody else can find. So like he like gets Merlin like more often than you would expect for like really hard shots, and less often, like much less often than you expect for like easier shots. Which I think this is one of the easier shots, just because I kind of outed on Merlin, Zuzu kind of outed on Merlin. You've narrowed it down to two candidates, so it's like you've got almost a 50-50 thing going on. And if you find sort of one person maybe slightly unmerlining or like that kind of thing, that raises your odds higher than that too. So I felt Muse was Percival. Well, that's good. It's always nice to be PR'd when you're a VT, and even if, oh god, he's picking up on his chat. That's bad. That's bad. I think CJ might die. Even if, what's his face? Even if, yeah, that's outing as Merlin. Okay, I've lost my train of thought completely. This is like, yeah, I think he's just Merlin for that chat. That chat is, and saying I'm in the penalty box. I think he went too far. This game is Merlin. I think he's just, yeah, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead as a doorknob. I mean, if he's not Merlin, then that's he played a crazy game. Like, total respect to him if he's not Merlin, but I think Muse to Harsh. I love how they have like disjoint PR pairs. Like, that's pretty funny. But yeah, BB is a really good spy and assassin, so. I actually think Zuzu could be VT. I don't know. Does Percy reject that many teams? Like, I feel like that's a little bit. I mean, it's great, but it's because she rejected all the dirty teams. But like, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting Zeus is the guy, because he rejected all the dirty teams, which is great. But I feel like Percy would like, I don't know, like this is a little too much, right? Isn't it? Because CJ's off. Anyways, I think Zuzu is VT, and I think Harsh is actually Percy. But and 1.2 was a very good pick. Okay, I'm not Percy to CJ. Like I did that once, and now everyone's like, okay, yeah, I did on pick Merlin and Morgana once as Percy in a 3-player mission in 6P, and I got mega flamed for it for trying to unpercy. To be fair, the Merlins already on picked each other. Like, I was only repicking their team. Oh, Zuzu's actually a Percy. Well, Spies played very well. I think CJ kind of outed, but I mean, he played all right. He was decent. I think I was a little bit, like, I was definitely more solid when I was like, my thoughts on the video were definitely more solid than how I actually played. But oh well. Good game.